Before we get started with our lesson for today, I just want to kind of talk to the grown-ups for just a minute and just kind of tell them what will be expected this week. This week is nursery rhyme week, so every day we're going to listen to or read a nursery rhyme. And I really do want you to read child because that way they can understand what print is about, what text is used for. And so you'll want to use your finger and track along with the words as you read them in the story. That way you can see the direction that text goes when you read. They know reading happens from left to right. That's not something that's natural for your brain. It's something they have to learn. So with your finger, it shows them the directionality of text. Because when they also write the letters that way, they swap it around, then it's not that there's an issue, it's that they're not sure what direction it goes. A lot of times we see that if your child is left-handed. But we're going to be working on nursery rhymes, a color, and a shape every day this week. So along with that, we're also going to be learning about the numbers 1 and 2, and we're going to be working on the sight words I and C. So you'll see those over and over and over again this week. So the more you can point them out in text to your child, the more you can find them around, the more familiar they're going to be with them. So we're also going to start writing in our primary journals, and those are the journals that have the big lines like this on the bottom. But at the top, they have a space for you to draw in. I wish I had mine, but I didn't bring it home with me this weekend. So I will show you an example of it later in the week. But they'll write either a word or a sentence on the line, and then they'll draw a picture to match above. We're going to be doing that every day to kind of get us used to having pencil in our hand, and so that they can work on pencil grip too. So you're going to want to watch for these things. When your child is working with a pencil, do they have a proper pencil grip? This is something that if they don't, let me know and I can help get you some tools to help them with that pencil grip. You're going to want to use a regular pencil. The big pencils are not really good for teaching pencil grip. So if you have the thick pencils, they sell them for preschoolers, but I'm not really sure why. You're going to want to go down to a regular size pencil. And you're going to want them to practice not only writing their name, but different things with it, and copying things. So you might want to write a sentence or a word above what they're going to write, and so that they can practice seeing and copying those letters. The more familiar they get with seeing letters and mimicking the formation of them, the more comfortable they're going to be with writing. It's not an easy task. That's the pushback I get most from kindergarten kids, is when we start putting pencil to paper, because it's hard. They have to do 2 skills. They have to look at the word and understand the word, and then they have to put it on paper. So it is a hard skill. So if you have some struggle, just make it a little simpler for them. So you kind of have an option with this. On a Friday, I'll ask you to take a picture of one page of their journal and turn it into me so I can see their writing and see what they're doing. You're going to want them to stay on the roadway. So I always tell kids, this is the road map. This is the one line of the road. This is the other line of the road. And you want to keep your letters inside the road. Because if you were driving a car and your letters were off the road, you would crash. So we're going to really be working on those letter formations starting up this week, because we're going to be learning about the letter A and how we write that letter. If they flip a letter backwards, completely normal. They flip a number backwards, completely normal. You want to show them the right way to do it, but it doesn't mean they're dyslexic or that they have some thing going on with them. That's typical kindergarten behavior. So just know that. All right, so now I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to talk to kids. So, hi. I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. We're going to be learning about the shape star. It's a really hard shape to draw, so don't worry if you can't draw it today. And we're also going to be talking about the color yellow. I want you to think about all the things that you know that are yellow. There are sunflowers are yellow, lemons are yellow, the sunshine. When we think about sunshine, we often draw yellow. There's so many things that are yellow. Yellow is my favorite color, just in case you needed to know. But we're going to be talking about the color yellow, but we're also going to be talking about the story, or the nursery rhyme, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So I'm going to read that to you. These 2 words are words you're going to see all week long. I see. They're words you're going to have to know eventually, but just practice them when you see them. I see one yellow star. I'm going to show you how to write the number 1. So when we write the number 1, we just start from the top line. We always start from the top when we're writing, and we go straight to the ground. So we're going to put our marker or our pencil on the top and drag it all the way straight to the ground, and that's how you write the number 1. So today, when you do your journal writing, you're going to practice writing this number. And if you need more practice, you can write it a lot of times. But I bet you're only going to need to write it one time because it's super easy. So 1 is what you're going to be writing. When you write in your journal today also, I want you to practice writing a word or a sentence. You can copy this sentence from Miss Mitchell's screen. I see 1 yellow star, if you are comfortable with writing that many words. Or you can just write the word star. 1 star. And above your line in your notebook, you're going to want to draw a picture. And what do you think your picture should be? It should be of 1 star, not a bunch of stars, just 1 star. And what color do you think it should be if our sentence is, I see 1 yellow star? Yellow, yes. So make sure your picture matches your words. Remember when we talked about 3-star coloring? The same thing goes for writing. You want your picture to tell your story, and it needs to match your words so it helps readers know your story. Miss Mitchell's going to read you Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Let me click on here. It's taking a minute. Let's see. It's not going to let me click it. Let me see if it will let me click it. If I make myself smaller, it'll let me click it. So we're going to be reading Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It disappeared from my book list. Here it goes. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And when you read it with your parent or whoever is helping you learn today, I want you or your parent or whoever is helping you learn today, put your finger under the words as you read. You'll see Miss Mitchell is going to use her cursor, this little arrow, and I'm going to track the words too as I read it on my page. But when you read it again in your nursery rhyme booklet, use your finger to track the words. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, illustrated by Hazel Quintanilla. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Wonder is just a big word for think about. How I think about what you are. What is a star? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Why do you think they call that star like a diamond? They compared it to a diamond. Probably because it's shiny, right? It glistens. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Do you ever think about what the stars are? Do you ever wonder about why the moon is in the sky and why there's so many stars up in the sky at night? Sometimes I do. All right, well, when you get finished, I want you to get your nursery rhyme book out with your parent or whoever's helping you learn, and you're going to read Twinkle Twinkle Little Star again in your nursery rhyme book, and then I want you to color your Twinkle Twinkle Little Star page. Don't color any other page, just your Twinkle Twinkle Little Star page. All right, y'all have a great day learning.